Alright guys, I'm going to get through this real quick. Tuesday, May 25th, turkey season ended Sunday, and we are full go right now with our deer hunting projects. I'm going around today refreshing some mineral licks. As you can see, this is actually not the product that I usually use. I'm usually a Producer's Pride, which is a TSC brand guy. They're all sold out in this area. Maybe it's because we've been pushing it so hard the last 6 or 7 years. Either way, this is the Rural King version. It is very comparable as far as the minerals, low salt content, basically just a mineral meal feed. But turkey season was great. The first couple of weeks were awesome. Second couple of weeks, I don't want to say we lost interest, but the birds weren't as cooperative, so we didn't spend as much time hunting them. We took 2 awesome trips, one to West Virginia to Camp Gore, one to Pennsylvania to Dylan's property and public land up there. So 2 great trips. We ended up taking 2 birds off this farm. I killed my biggest gobbler ever. Can't complain about any of that. The rest of today, we're just gonna go around and show you all the projects. The farmer got the fields all tilled under today, or earlier today. So we'll be able to show you that, the view from some of our stands. I'm gonna put the mineral licks, get them all refreshed, check a couple trail cameras, and see if our food plots are popping up yet. But it's getting to that time of year where the deer projects really start to take off. We're pretty excited. Alright, I'm up here in one of our Radix blinds, and I gotta apologize about the wind. It might be making some bad audio, but there's storms rolling in, so it's starting to get kind of windy. But this is the Megaplot Radix stand, and as you can see out here, we left a big section of clover from the Megaplot. Obviously, back that way, all along there, that's all existing clover that we've had for a couple years. I planted screening right here. This is going to be screening. This I seeded in clover and chicory, just to kind of fill it out. And then this year, to the south, all that is going to be planted in soybeans. So the farmer's going to have soybeans up against the edge of our Megaplot. Last year our Megaplot extended out and went into the field, and it was a total of a little bit over 2 acres. This year, probably maybe just a little bit over 1 for the Megaplot technically. It's all clover, chicory, and there's a little bit of rye coming up in there that I can see. But it's a good green mixture that the deer are going to like. But we're excited to just have soybeans on the farm. We had soybeans 2 years ago, so 2019 season, and that was the year that we killed a really good buck here. Nick killed a really good buck at his farm, and we just had big bucks all over the place. Cassick killed a monster at his place, all on beans. So we're kind of noticing a trend that the beans are the way to go if you want to keep a lot of big mature bucks around. We had way more mature buck activity in 2019 than we did in 2020. So we'll see how 2021 shapes up, but we're excited to have beans. Clover is popping up. We have germination, thicker in some spots, but I think it's going to end up coming in pretty good, especially when we get this rain today that we're expecting. This part's all clover. If I walk over here, this taller area, this is all screening. This is all Border Patrol, killer food plots. Planted every year in the same spot, does a great job. But you can see the thicker green stuff, that's screening, and then the shorter stuff over here is clover. last year's watering hole project. And we have a Browning Spec Ops Advantage set up. We've got a lot of really cool videos this year from this guy. I'll show a couple of them real quick. But I mean, deer, coyotes, turkeys, you name it. If it's a game animal, it's using this trail and hitting this watering hole. So we obviously love our watering holes here, and I'm going to show you a couple more of our watering hole projects. That's the oldest mineral lick on the farm, and we got video mode set up in this old USA, so we'll see what we got. Alright guys, up here in my favorite stand, the Seafield food plot with my watering hole over here. I just mowed this last week, but I'm going to need to hit it again. Weeds are getting a little bit high and we've had perfect growing conditions, but this year, besides having the clover plot, which I believe established, that's all going to be ag soybeans. So lots of beans on the farm this year. We've talked about this stand plenty. That's where I killed my gobbler this year. I killed massive last year. So I'm on a hot streak hunting out of this year blind. So we'll show you some videos from down at the watering hole, and I'll get this clover mode, and hopefully we can kill some more critters here this year, because we sure do love hunting the Seafield.